Hi everyone, welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Research Stock of the Week. And today we're going over Google because Google just hit a home run, folks, and that's why we say greetings from Google. And remember, if you want to live on this beach like Jimmy Buffett used to live, you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett does now. And Google, well, we all know what Google does, and some of you are a little confused because the company's name is now Alphabet, and it has two stock symbols in there. It has to do with the voting rights, and one is GOOGL, and the other one is GOOG. But anyway, Alphabet is a successor and parent holding company of these stocks, and this company operates the world's leading internet search engine, and the company derives revenues primarily through delivering targeted advertising, you all know that, and revenues are also derived from licensing of search technology and solutions to different enterprises. And revenues in the United States are 48%, and international 52%. Has almost 200,000 employees. Owns YouTube, the tube that everybody goes to is YouTube. Owns Google Search and Google Cloud, and the AI system. The CEO just came out and said they are well positioned in the AI field. All right, now let's look at the Google statistics relative to the average stock out there. Now, the average stock is in blue, the blue vertical lines, and Google is in green. So when we talk about the clean surplus return on equity, we're looking at almost a double here of the average stock. When we look at net income, and this is the clean surplus earnings, just about doubling that of the average stock out there, and revenue doubling, more than doubling the average stock out there. So this stock is firing on all 8 cylinders, and it has been very, very good to us over the years because we've owned it even before we learned how to spell it. So let's look at some numbers. And folks, over here, the net income, now that's the clean surplus earnings. So they're different than traditional accounting earnings. Both of these numbers are going up as we are speaking. You see, Alphabet or Google just came out with new numbers for the quarter, but they don't come out and project the numbers for the entire year. The analysts do that. So they're coming out with both of these numbers. And I know the 2023 number has been raised, and the 670 for 2024 for this year is being raised as we speak. Now, as long as that ROE stays 20%, we are happy with this stock, folks. Retention rate 100%. That means they are putting all they're making right back into their company in order to grow. And now there's word of a little dividend starting to come out, but we won't know those numbers until another few days or so. And the net income growth, as we showed in the previous slide, doubling the average stock out there. Revenue growth doubling the average stock out there. Years to pay debt comes out to be 0.2. Now, that means that if a company, and this is Buffett's rule, if a company takes all the money that it makes and uses it to pay off debt, how many years would it take to pay off debt? And we're looking at Alphabet. Well, Buffett's rule of thumb is 5 years. Our rule of thumb is 3 years or less. And Alphabet could pay it off in about a month and a half, almost 2 months. So for all practical purposes, it has no debt. Folks, you can't beat a company with these kind of numbers, these kind of growth rates, retention rate of 100%, or it will be 98 point something percent when the numbers come out in a day or two, and clean surplus return on equity of over 20%. They're leader in their field in search engines. Just phenomenal. You got to have this stock in your portfolio. Let's look at 1 year, and 1 year with the market up about 25%. This stock, and this is just a few hours ago, folks, that this stock jumped up because it hit that home run right in here, and we're looking at almost 70% with the average stock up about 25%. So we're looking at 2.5 times the average stock over the past 1 year. Now, let's look at the past 6 months just to give you an idea of how important this was. Now, this is this past Thursday's market, and it was down big time. because Meta came out and disappointed, and Meta brought the whole market down with it. So you could see that Google dropped way down here, had a big drop yesterday, and then all of a sudden, all the way up here. Then this is Friday morning that I'm recording this. So boy, oh boy, look at this, up another 11% over what it opened today. So in other words, down from here to up to here. Nice move. Very nice move. And when we look at 5-year return, up 175%. This is today's move just a few hours ago, and up 175% with the average stock up about 70%, call it 75%. So we're looking at more than doubling the S&P 500, or the average, as the average stock out there, as we call it. So about 2.5 times as much. Really doing well, has done well for our portfolio. This is 2022, and this is where the market lost about 19%, 19.6% to be exact. And the NASDAQ stocks and the QQQs, the NASDAQ 100, lost about 34%. And that's why Google was hit so hard in 2022, along with Microsoft, along with all the tech companies and semiconductor companies. But look at this rebound all the way up to here, up 175% over 5 years. Folks, we just love it. Well, folks, we had I want to use the word tumultuous week, and that's exactly what it was. It was up, it was down, because the market is trying to bottom here in the short term and come in with a nice 2 to 3 week rally. And if the market closes up today, and we'll know that in tomorrow's Saturday report, and we'll see how the market reacts. But it looks like we put in a little double bottom in here, and we should have a nice rally for the next 2 or 3 weeks going up, and Google's going to go up even more than it has already. It's up 11% today alone. So folks, you go out, you have a good weekend, clear your head. This week ended on a very, very good note. Go out, be safe, be with your family, and folks, we'll see you back here next time.